Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meggie, and today we're going to be doing a budget with me. I haven't actually done one of these on the channel yet. I have been budgeting for approximately 4 to 5 months. So I just wanted to bring you guys along with me. I have my first full-time paycheck. Technically it's my second, but it's my first one after training, and it's actually lower than my training one. We'll get into that in a little bit. But if you're excited for this with me, make sure you stay, leave a little like, leave a little comment. And today we are going to be budgeting $719. Alrighty, so this is the template that I use. It's actually part of a planner that I bought off of Etsy. It was just a digital planner. The planner itself has like 700 pages. It's really good, really thorough. I don't use the whole thing, but I do use this budgeting plan page because I really like it. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually cross off. Let me use a bigger pen size. We're gonna cross off monthly and write bi-weekly because I just do this I budget each paycheck as it comes in. So while I do a big monthly one, I specifically budget for each paycheck as well, just to keep myself on track and make sure that monthly number gets to where it needs to be. So this budget is going to be for March 14th through March 27th because I'll get paid on the 28th, and so it'll restart. Our first one is going to be obviously our income that we're starting with. Sorry if the quality looks like crap. It likes to lag on me. So we are budgeting $719, and that is also our actual. I like to do my actuals in a different color. So I was gonna put my fiance Avery on here because he also gives me money throughout the month as like a way of paying back rent and bills and whatnot. But I don't think I'm actually gonna put this on here because I don't know how much he's gonna give me, and I specifically want to budget this paycheck. So first we're gonna do bills, and most of my bills come out at the beginning of the month. So this is gonna look very empty for this last half. On the 20th of every month, my T-Mobile bill comes out, and this is my phone and my internet. So it should be $115. You know, the only actual we're doing is the one for the income. Hello, Diet Coke. So yeah, we're budgeting $115 of that income for that, which is exactly how much we need. Sir, do you need something? All right, guys, so Diet Coke has joined us. Oh, yep. Hi, buddy, I do need my filming space. All right, we're gonna knock him over a little bit, and then we're gonna focus on our other expenses. So for these, I don't put a date for them because it's just general categories like recreational spending, eating out, such and such. Sir, please. So first, for other expenses, we're gonna do eating out. Diet Coke will come back and probably knock over the, yup. Okay, sorry if the camera angle just changed. Diet Coke almost knocked over my tripod. He has been evicted from the premises now. I hope you enjoyed your Diet Coke moment. So anyway, we're budgeting for eating out, and that is going to be, I believe, $30. Recreational. So this is gonna be like, you know, if I do buy alcohol, it's gonna be in this category. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, honestly. I'll think of some more examples and put them out there. I'll put them up on the screen or something. So this is gonna get $20. Wait, let me check. So I actually was wrong. I checked my budget real quick, and I actually budgeted $54. That's where the 4 is coming from, that 19, basically. I was like, I've got $4 extra, so I'm just gonna throw it in recreational. And then irregular. So this is for like purchases that I didn't see coming or wouldn't recur every month. Recreational ones could recur every month. So, you know, like buying alcohol and stuff, or yeah, whatever. But irregular is gonna be like if for some reason but irregular is gonna be for other categories. So that is actually gonna get $30 as well. All right, so our last categories are delivery, which is getting $60. I try to spend under $60 on every single DoorDash that I get, because when we do DoorDash, it's usually both of us. So including like fees and whatever, I try to keep that under $60. So we're trying to do DoorDash, at least through me. I'm trying to personally do DoorDash only one more time this month. And then our last one is nails, which is about $75 each time I go. Maybe it hits 80, whatever. So for right now, I'm gonna budget $75 for it. Oop. So then we've got our debt section. I don't believe I'm paying off any debt during this paycheck, so I'm just gonna, I love doing that. Anyway, and then savings is actually gonna like overflow. A crap ton of my money is gonna go towards savings. I'm planning on putting all this money into savings on the 18th, so I am just gonna write 318, do a little arrow all the way down, because I don't want to write that a bajillion times. I don't feel like it. So for savings in nails, because I do have a savings spot for nails, I have a little envelope. I'm just gonna save $35 so I can work on building that savings up. So yeah, I'll have money in my paycheck that is like meant for nails that I'm still gonna spend on it, but I'm also going to save for it in the future as well, start building up that pot, you know? So I'm gonna do that, and then, let's see, I know pre-wedding travels. Oh, but we're going bad quality again, if you can tell. Pre-wedding travels is getting 35 as well. And this is actually a reason, like 35 for nails was just like what I could spare from my budget. But pre-wedding travels is getting $35 because I'm saving $20 towards lodging, $10 towards food, and then $5 towards gas. So those three categories, I'm doing that much, I'm trying to do that much money each paycheck. And so most of the time our pre-wedding travels will get $35. Right, next is gonna be our emergency fund. You know what? I'm gonna do all caps for that. Well, for the F, sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna budget $25 for it. Since this paycheck was so small, I'm only doing $24 or $25, excuse me, for emergency fund. But typically I wanna aim closer to $50, but I've had a lot of problems with this job. That sounds bad. That sounds wrong. I've had a lot of administrative trouble with this job, and the people themselves have been super duper 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 helpful. But yeah, so once I stop having those problems, which I'll talk about in about 5 minutes, I'm going to have probably about $50 in there every paycheck once I'm getting my full amount. So gifts is getting 10. Oh, hello Diet Coke. He just jumped off the fridge. He loves hanging out up there. I don't particularly understand why. You have one chance, sir. If you knock over one thing, you're gone. Heard? Oh, buddy. Anyway. Oh, I see you. I see you. Anyway, wedding is getting $100. This is also a planned amount right here, not like a willy-nilly number. I'm putting $50 towards the venue. I'm putting $20 towards bride items like my dress and my hair and whatever, and then I'm putting $30 towards honeymoon. Right now I'm the current breakdown. Oh my god, sorry, Diet Coke did it again. That was kind of scary. I almost just saw my phone flash before my eyes. Anyway, $30 is for honeymoon. We are currently saving for lodging again because it costs a lot to do an 8 or 7 day road trip across the Midwest. And then we have Ivy Tech, which is the community college that I go to. That is gonna get a certain amount that I forget, but I'm gonna go and figure that out in a second. And then we have with Avery, he gets $40. Well, we get $40 because it's our joint saving. All right, so I just checked. Ivy Tech's getting $50. And then I know absolutely no one has been waiting for this to happen, but I'm paying myself back and finally getting out of the hole in online shopping. I'm paying myself back the $15 that I owe myself from last month, I believe. So yeah, this should equal $719, but we're gonna do our little monthly total and figure that out. So budget is sorry, I said that wrong. $719 is our income. Our bills total, let me zoom in for this, 115. Our other expenses, I actually don't have a calculator with me right now, so $249. I don't know if you can tell, but I like math. We'll figure out if that's accurate. And then debt didn't get anything, and savings gets 70. I don't want to count this. I gotta switch it down. 70, 95, 105, 205, 255, 295, 310. Wait a god dang minute. Oh, I was like, where did my freaking 9 go? Oh my goodness. Come on, you can do it. Alrighty. I was like, I was so confused there for a second. I forget what it was. It was 310. And then debts gets 0. Yep. So our final balance is going to be, I'm missing something. Okay, so the math wasn't mathing, and I went back and checked my my breakdown, and it's not $30 in eating out. And you know what? When I was recording it, I thought that was really low. It's because I actually budgeted 75. Oops, that's the big text. It'll go away in a second. All right. So that makes a bit more sense, because I was like 995. That's not gonna that's gonna equal 4, not a 9. So that makes a little bit more sense. And then so other expenses needs to have $45 added to it, which is gonna be 94. Yeah, 94. All right, so now let's see if that works. So 117 minus 119 minus 115 equals 604. 604 minus 269 equals 310. And then boom, 310. All right. So it does equal 0. All right, that is exactly what I wanted, a zero-based budget. And after fixing that, we have gotten to where we should be. So that is the budgeting portion of this video. And now I'm just gonna have a little talk with you guys, tell you about how my job's going, have a little face-to-face, you know? So if you enjoyed this part of the video, leave me a little like, and then I will be back in. Alrighty guys, hello. It is me, my face. I am so happy to be seeing you. Today we're gonna be, well, not today. Right now, we're gonna be kind of just doing a little catch up. I'm gonna let you know how I got this money by talking about my new job a little bit, and kind of just do a little announcement because I do have something happening. So basically, you'll see in the video that I wrote TCH as my income place, and that is because that is the name of the business that I work for. The work has to do with kids who are developmentally disabled or have autism. So for the privacy of everyone involved, I'm not going to be saying names, period. Not only will I not be saying the names of children because of HIPAA, I'm not even going to be saying the full name of the business that I work for, because I just don't want anything happening. So I work for a business that is shortened to TCH. It's a school and a residential place. It's kind of like a really cool boarding school for kids who have extra needs. There are a ton of aides, which is what I am. I'm something called a DSP, or a direct support professional. So I'll be working directly with the kids every single day I work. I'll be right with them and just helping them get through behaviors, helping them navigate life when it's a little bit harder. So we're just there for support and trying to get them through the day and try to get them an education as well, because every child deserves an education, period. So I say I will work with the kids because I still haven't worked with the kids yet. I completed training 2 weeks ago now, except for shadowing, because I'm not allowed to shadow. I don't know if I've said this or not, so I'll just say it now. I'm from Alabama. I am not from Indiana. So I have to wait on a background check from Alabama, basically saying, hey, there's nothing in her, like, there's no crimes that she's done towards children. Because if you do, you can't work, period. You can't work at the company. But even though my background check hasn't come back, they're letting me work in laundry. So I've been in laundry for the 2 weeks following my training. It's an experience. We find literal turds in the baskets. So it's just laundry, man. I've literally just been putting things in a machine and then folding them for 8 hours a day, 2 weeks straight. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's really not that bad. I know I'm complaining, but the women who work in housekeeping / laundry are so kind. They've been so inviting. They thank me like every single day for showing up. I'm like, guys, this is my job. Like, I work for this company, and yeah, I can't work with the kids right now, but like, if I can be here, I'm gonna be here. This is my only source of income right now, so your girl's gonna take the opportunity. So of course I'm here. But yeah, we actually didn't work the full 8 hours today. We only worked like 6.5 because we finished all the laundry super duper fast. It was awesome. And for context, it's a Saturday, so I didn't want to be at work, period. The training was super fun. We had to learn how to like prevent the kids from hurting themselves and others. It's called a PRT. So that was pretty fun. I got to do it on a partner instead of, an actual child. And he made it seem very easy, let's put it that way. But as the child will actually be actively fighting, I'm very nervous for that part. But anyway, so we went through the training. I feel very prepared to work with the kids. I just have to get there. I still haven't worked them because the background check problems. My Indiana one came back fine, by the way. Like, that one came back in like 2 days. But the Alabama one has to go through snail mail. So a literal piece of paper has to get mailed there. And even though they overnighted it, like TCH overnighted it to Alabama, they lost it for a week and a half. Maybe 2 weeks. I think it was 2.5 weeks, actually. They lost it for 2.5 weeks and then sent it back after they found it. They sent it back unsigned. So I'm still waiting. We had to like redo the paperwork. It's been a whole problem. So I'm just very ready to do what I was hired to do. I'm still getting paid at the rate that I was hired for, so yeah, I just fold laundry, man. I fold laundry down my Diet Coke. I get to listen to music the whole time, so it's really nice, but it's very it's not very mentally taxing, I'll put it that way. And then there was one other thing I wanted to talk about, since we're talking about money, obviously, in this video for the most part. I wanted to talk about my credit card. I have two, but I'm not gonna get super in depth with them. I just want to mention, like, I said I wasn't gonna be paying off any debts with this paycheck, but I do want you to know I have debts. I have student loans and I have like a minuscule amount of credit card debt. So the reason I wanted to bring up the credit cards is just to show you that like credit card debt can look like a lot of different things. Currently, I know I've mentioned this in a previous video, I just got my second credit card. It's a BP gas card, and I currently have no debt on that. I've only had it for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months now. So I've only had to make one payment for it, and I paid it in full. I didn't go crazy on gas. But my Discover card, the one that I've had for about 3.5-ish years, my first credit card, so my history isn't that great, but it'll keep going. That one, I have approximately $100 in credit card debt. And the reason that I say I have that, and it's not just like, oh, that's my next payment, is because that's what's been left over after all my payments for the past like 4 months. Actually, no, I've gotten down to that over the past 4 months. Like, I can afford to pay off $1,000 of credit card debt every month, and I've been over that. I've been over $1,000 on my credit card. So I think I started off with $700 in credit card debt after that first payment where I couldn't pay the whole thing. I think I started off with 700. I was at 700. I've probably been in debt for longer than 4 months. I think I started at 700. I got down to like 500, and then I got down to 400, 200, and now I'm at 100. It's a little over. It's not exactly $100. It's probably closer to like 150. But yeah, so I am in a little bit of credit card debt, and I had really, really hoped to pay it off with the past billing period, at like on March 6th. That's when my payments due. I'd really hoped to pay it all off in March, but it just couldn't happen. I spent a little more on it than I was expecting. So I have about $100 left. So I'm hoping the next time I give you guys a credit card update, I will have been fully paid off and only have student loan debt, which is a whole other can of worms. All right, and so the announcement that I have for you guys, a little drum roll please. I'm completely switching to the cash stuffing method. I am so excited for this decision. I've already bought the binders, I've got the envelopes, I just need to like label them all. My next video is going to be my first full cash stuffing and like setting up the system basically. So I'm very excited for that. I know I only cash stuffed one time with the like temporary setup, but I've been doing a lot of thinking. It wasn't just like, oh, I did it one time, I can do it fully, you know, that kind of like willful ignorance, I guess. It wasn't that. I've been budgeting so hard, I've been focusing so hard on not spending money that I don't have recently, and I really, really feel like to set me over the edge and really get me where I want to be, cash stuffing is going to do that. And I'm very excited for this journey. So I am going to go over like a little bit of what I'm doing. So I have 4 binders that I'm going to be doing, a long-term sinking, a short-term sinking spending, a wedding binder, and a bills binder. So I'm not going to go over like, you know, all the dividers and the subdividers and crap. That's a video for another day. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just going to start off slow, simple, only 4 binders. I think that's good for me. You know, I got a safe coming to keep it all safe. And I'm buying a little like 2-tier bookshelf. It's not really a bookshelf, but 2-tier structure to put the safe in and to put a little savings challenge box that I want to buy. I've got big plans. You will see pictures shortly. And by shortly, I probably mean in like a month when I actually have it all set up. Because I have to save up to be able to buy that 2-tier bookshelf. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed budgeting with me. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight. I know I didn't budget for most of my bills, but that's the way that I'm doing this. I have a little bit of extra money in my account. So I will be able to pay these bills at the beginning of the month once this pay period ends. And I won't have to use like all of my next paycheck strictly on bills. I do have some money built up. But I just wanted to start with this because I just wanted to be able to know exactly where my paychecks are going from now on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed budgeting with me today. Have a great day. I'll say hi to Diet Coke for you guys because who doesn't love Diet Coke? And have a great day.